What's going on, guys? My name is Bailey, but you can call me Bales. So, in the last episode, we built this lovely starter home in the mangrove swamp that took us forever to find, but we're finally here, getting all settled in finally. And as nice as this place is, and as much as I'm really starting to love it, the more I look at it, um, I noticed something. We got some books, but we don't got an enchanting table. But if you come up here, I finally moved all my stuff over from that little hidey hole. That doesn't go there. It goes there. Uh, if we look in our valuables barrel, we have a whole lot of nothing. We barely have any resources to our name whatsoever. So, if we're gonna want an enchanting room, we're gonna need some stuff to enchant. If we need some stuff to enchant, we're gonna need some more resources. And I'm feeling pretty vulnerable in this iron armor anyways, so I think it's time that we go mining. And honestly, the goal is to just get straight into some full diamond armor, full diamond tools. I don't want to stop mining until I have enough diamonds for all those. And then we're going to build a nice little enchanting table, or a nice little enchanting room. I'm thinking over here on the water. And then that will allow us to start working on some paths and really getting a feel for what we want to do with this village. I have a little bit of a vision, but for me, it's a whole lot easier to come up with ideas once I get in and start moving stuff around. So if that makes any sense at all. So our to-do list for today's episode now is go mining, get enough diamonds to have full diamond gear. Then we want to build an enchanting room, get all enchanted and overpowered, and then start working on some paths so that we can start expanding and turning this one single starter house into a whole starter village. So with that being said, let's get down to the start of our little mine down here in the hidey hole, and let's get to it. So I got to work digging this spiral staircase down all the way to Y negative 58. The iron tools, they just don't cut it. This is why the whole purpose of this episode is to get enchanted. So things like this don't take 19 hours like they did when I did it this time. Big surprise! My iron pickaxe broke. Gotta quickly run and grab another one. And now that I'm equipped with a brand new iron pickaxe and a little more situated for this expedition, if you will, I just continue to keep digging down. Listen, how do you guys feel about these extra 64 Y levels? Because it takes so long to get down to diamond level nowadays, especially with these stupid iron picks. Great. I really didn't want to end up in a cave. Just wanted to do some casual strip mining. Because I'm scared of the caves right now with my iron armor. That sounds like a lot of zombies. I would be pretty happy if I found a dungeon though. Because we're going to need some XP real soon. Although I'd really prefer a skeleton spawner over a zombie spawner. For obvious reasons. But let's check it out just a little bit, at least here. You know, light it up, try to make it a little safer. Wouldn't mind grabbing some ores while we're down here. Especially some gold. Gold's gonna come in handy real soon. And of course we got one. That's okay. You know what? I really need to start working on my water bucket clutch. I can't even say it. How am I supposed to do it? This might be our first redstone in the world. It definitely is, because new recipes unlocked. That's pretty sweet. I plan on making a ton of farms. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but my goal for this series is to farm everything that is farmable in the game. At, by the end of it, I want to have like the most maximum efficient farms possible. But I think early on here, we're probably going to do some real basic versions just to get us going. So got a good bit of lava here. What are we at? Negative 52. Almost at that diamond level. Could get lucky here. But it's a good bit of obsidian. We're going to have to come back to that. Not seeing any diamonds so far, but I am hearing zombies. And a skeleton somewhere. You weren't so scary after all. Ouch. I don't know where the skeleton is coming from. Oh, I thought that was diamonds. Stupid glow lichen. Does that happen to anybody else? Because it happens to be pretty much every single time I go mining now. Yeah, I'm not seeing any time. Hello. That's exactly why we need... Oh, would you look at that? Believe this to be a geode. Sure is. Try not to break any of the buds. Oh, it's a decent sized one too. Okay. That's a pretty sweet find. But I think I'm just gonna grab the few ores that we passed on our way through this little cave and then head back to the branch mine. Because like I've said, I'm not comfortable in these caves yet. I do not want to lose this world already. So I'm going to grab up some of this amethyst, grab up those ores, and we're going to get back to the branch mine. Dude, look at this cave. Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god, I almost jumped in lava. This guy scared me so bad. Look at that waterfall going over the lava. Dude, this cave is crazy. I wish it was a lush cave. Wow, this place is crazy looking. We might have to do something down here. Seriously. Let's light it up a little bit, take a quick gander. Got a ton of dripstone blocks too. Oh my god, I can't even believe it. These caves are still blowing my mind. That 118 update really hit hard. Let me tell you. I'm not seeing any diamonds though. If you don't know, diamonds are less common in caves now. Which back in the day was the other way around. Hello. Why are there so many zombies? Whew. Alright. Yeah, look at these. Look at all the mobs spawning and all that. Not comfortable down here. Bunch of gold there. Yeah, we're gonna come back to the cave later on in life. We're a little more geared up, a little more protected. Although the old Minecraft in me really wants to get at it. I'm still very scared of the hardcore mode if you haven't noticed. Look at all these zombies down here. I am honestly going to be shocked if there's not a dungeon. But first, let's get up here. Light up this little section so we don't get sneak attack. Okay, it takes us back to the big old cave. I'm actually going to do one of these real quick. just in their interest of safety. Now let's go see what's going on down here. How are there this many zombies? How? It's gotta be a dungeon, right? There's no way it's not a dungeon down there. There's no chance that this amount of zombies did not come from a dungeon. Yeah, they're still coming. I mean, I know zombies get spawned in when you start hitting them, and but it's a rare chance, I think, right? And I'm pretty sure it only gets crazy as you're in the world for a long time, and it's only day 31. So I really think there's a dungeon down here somewhere. Sure is. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And it's super close to home, too. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, I'll take all this stuff. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, that is awesome, guys. That is awesome. So today is definitely enchantment day. Especially after that. Oh, let me grab the coordinates real quick. Boop. Awesome. Now let's get back to the branch mine. There we go. I was trying to find my staircase back. Oh, it's really only gonna be one, ain't it? I was trying to find my staircase back. I'm still stuck in these caves. But I found my first diamond. Not my first diamond. We got a couple from a buried treasure. But first actual diamond that I mined. First of many. So I mined literally like 2-3 blocks further down my staircase. And we already got more diamonds. And we're pretty close to the actual branch mining level. I like to branch mine at Y58. So there are plenty more diamonds. It's already looking like a good sign. I got high hopes about this trip. Hopefully I'm not jinxing it right now. Knock on wood. This is a plastic table, but you get the point. So what was that, 4 more? So we already got 5 diamonds on this trip alone, plus the 3 back at the house. Yeah, we are on a roll already, guys. Stop playing. Like, the other diamonds were literally like right here. Of course I filled in the hole. Right there, yeah, there's the cobbled. Look, and that's on the level we're actually gonna branch mine at. Guys, I have very high hopes about this mining expedition right now. There's actually no way, dude. Like, I'm not complaining, but this, you guys are gonna think this is staged. I'm just trying to dig out a little 5x5 room, and there's 2 veins of diamonds in the same room, in the same 5x5 area. This is insane. So far we found 11 plus 1, so 12 diamonds, and we haven't even started branch mining yet. Alright guys, so on account of the fact that we're only level 23 and we have no lapis whatsoever, I'm about to commit the biggest sins, arguably the biggest sins in Minecraft. And I'm gonna rock out with unenchanted diamond gear. Just for a little bit. It's gonna get enchanted very soon. But I need to do more mining anyways, so I'm bound to get more diamonds. And as I've said 100 times now, I do not feel safe in this armor, in this iron armor. and I already feel way better. Matter of fact, we're gonna go for the sword as well. I'll wait for the axe and the shovel. Those aren't as important, but the rest of this stuff, I'm just gonna upgrade right now, and we'll worry about the enchantments as I gain the ability to do so. So like I said, I still have no lapis, and I'm not even level 30 yet. So now that we're a little safer, and we're gonna be mining through the deep slate a little bit quicker. Okay, so my inventory is full of cobblestone. Found another fresh 9 diamonds. Used most of this diamond pickaxe. Let's see here. Yeah, over 2/3 of it. And I still haven't found any lapis. So at this point, I think I'm just gonna drop off all the stuff in my inventory and Google where the best Y level for lapis is and go to wherever that is. Well, my diamond pickaxe broke and I still don't have any lapis. So I guess it's time to make another one. I finally found some. Oh my god, I've never been so excited to find lapis in my life, dude. So we finally got some lapis. We finally have enough levels to enchant. It's time to build this enchanting room. I think I'm gonna put it back here, over yonder on the water. We're gonna have to clear out a ton of trees, and that's why I just took the liberty of making a diamond axe. So with that being said, let's get started. And trees are chopped. We have a ton of room to work back here. I think we're going to put the house on top of the entrance of the spawner, which is over there in the back. This other hole right here is directly above the spawner, so that's no good. As cool as these trees look, they are such a nuisance to chop down with all the roots and whatnot. How lovely. Okay, now that it is literally raining on my parade, what better time to start building? I just gathered up a ton of materials and I got a pretty cool idea, so let's do it. So I knew that I wanted to make the enchanting room circular, so I pulled up a circle generator and started building the layout for this place. And you would think that I didn't, by the way, I immediately messed up the circle, but it's okay, I got it fixed real quick. But the other problem I didn't realize is that I wanted to put this thing on a dock, and that means I can't have logs for the bottom layer, but I'll realize that in a couple minutes. So after taking a quick night's sleep, I got back to work building up these walls. I decided to use the mangrove logs because I wanted it to match the starter house that we built last episode. And I think this is the general block palette we're going to use in this area, at least for most of the houses. We might have a couple that are made with different blocks, you know, for variation. But I designed this in creative mode ahead of time, and I really like the way it looks. I think it complements the starter house pretty well. I generally suck with building roofs, but I think, especially with the circular ones, but I think that this one came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. And by the way, guys, let me know what you think about these replays. I just downloaded Replay Mod. I've never played with it before in my life, so these are literally the first replays I've ever made. So make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and if you have any little tips or tricks for me, that would be really appreciated, because if you can't tell, I'm not that great with it yet. Obviously, I just started. But I think these replays turned out pretty well, honestly, for my first couple. And this is where I realized that I forgot to build the dock. At least I'm getting good use out of my brand new diamond axe while raising the roof that I just built. And then that brand new diamond axe broke on me. So after making yet another brand new diamond axe that's unenchanted, I finished tearing out the roof and knocking out this bottom block so that I could start putting in the dock. and put the roof where it's actually supposed to go. Also cleaned up this water a little bit. There's a bunch of junk all over it. But here you can see I started putting in the layout for the dock. And then I started raising the roof a little bit. I just needed one more block out of it. And now we got this fancy little angle of me rebuilding the roof that I'm super proud of. As you can see, I went for a mostly slab design. I got a couple stairs for detail, and I put fence posts on the corners, which I think just adds to the detail a little bit, adds a little elevation, you know, something to look at. And I put in this nice little flower pot, the little window box, taking advantage of those mud bricks that just came out. I am so in love with those blocks. I don't think we've have any tan blocks really that look like that, at least. Like, that is a unique addition to this game, and I am here for it. But here you can see I start expanding inward on this roof, and right when you think it's coming to a head, when it's reaching the top, it's not. This building's getting taller and taller, baby. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. And here, using the mangrove stairs, I start wrapping around the circumference of the roof and bringing it up closer, using these oak blocks just as a temporary little placeholder so I could place down the logs. That's right, we're taking it to oak logs. On the starter house, we used planks towards the top. I think I'm gonna switch them to the stripped oak logs because I really like the way they look over here. And then adding in some more fence posts for more detailing. We're pretty much copying the roof from down below up top here, but obviously a slightly smaller version. Other than that, it's pretty much the same design up here at the top. But after another night's sleep, a few more blocks placed down, we are finally done with the exterior of the enchanting house, and I think it's looking pretty slick so far. So now that we have the exterior built, it was time to start adding the little decorations, like these railings on the dock going around the side of the building. I think the dock is a really important addition to this build because it just adds to the atmosphere of the area. You know, we're on a swamp, we're on the water. As you can see here, I started building out the bridge. I had to do a little bit of terraforming, but not a whole lot. I just kind of wanted to expand out that little landmass right there and make some more room for a split bridge. I think the split bridge is actually really cool. It just adds to the atmosphere and the detail. I'm going to keep saying atmosphere and detail. Those are my favorite words here. But as you see, I used the dark oak logs again, along with the mangrove planks for detail. And then I started adding in some greenery, some little plant life, you know, just to add some life to the build, make it feel like people have been here for a while. But then it was time to move inside. I don't really like making square enchantment designs. I kind of like how it looks like this. It's a little asymmetrical. It's a little unpredictable, you know. It looks a little more natural. But I started adding in the other little details like a grindstone and an anvil and a couple chests and barrel around for storage. And a couple more little bushes outside because I think they look pretty. Alright, now it's time for our first enchantment. I really hope I get fortune because I'm pretty much out of diamonds at this point. Um, that's pretty good, but it's not fortune. So let's try this again. I got another pickaxe here. Give me the fortune, baby. Give me the fortune. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Get that out of here. So I guess it's time to start working on the zombie spawner, considering I got a whole lot more enchanting to do. So I'm gonna work on this mostly off camera, but this is what we have so far. And this is what we have now. I think this looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the way this is turning out. I got some chests over here. I'm gonna have some cleric villagers so we can trade rotten flesh for emeralds. But we're gonna have to go to the nether because this is a mob elevator, but I don't have any soul sand for it. And I also want to grab some glowstone so I could get rid of the torches. And now we go to the Nether. Yay! It's my favorite place in the world, especially on hardcore mode. Well, at least we got soul sand right out of the gate here. But is there any glowstone? We got some bone blocks. I'll take some of those. I'm not seeing any glowstone. I finally found it, guys. I finally found it. It actually took like 30 minutes to find some glowstone. It was kind of ridiculous. But we got it, and now we can take it back to the zombie spawner and finish up our XP farm. And we can finally do some enchanting. God, I feel so vulnerable. Is that? That's a phase logo, bro. You can't tell me otherwise. And get me out. 360 for phase. Alright, this is the one. Give me fortune. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. So now I'm back. I got the glowstone put in. I got the soul sand put in. I also got these cute little copper pipes. I really like those. I don't know what they're for. They don't have any real purpose or reason, but they look cool. I also put in acacia for the ceiling. I might spruce that up a little bit later, but for now I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy. But now I have to turn this on, and then I'm gonna have to do a ton of AFKing, and I am not, actually I'm pretty excited for it. I really love enchanting in this game. You could get any book you want real easily from villagers, but just something about the old enchanting system. I love it so much. It's so much fun. But okay, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. They spawn so fast. So I think I gotta raise this up a little bit. I'm having a problem with the zombies dying. At first I thought it was because I hit a couple with my sword, but I think I accidentally made the mob elevator go a block too tall. So let's see if this works real quick. And I think it does. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, time to AFK. So evidently, this is not only an XP farm, it's also an iron and carrot farm. Multi-purpose, super functional, and potatoes! So at this point, I just started running through and doing a bunch of enchantments, getting terrible enchants, disenchanting them, and trying again. But along the way, we got some pretty good ones, and it took quite some time to get all the enchants that I wanted. Oh yeah, I feel way better now that we have this fancy glowy armor on us. So it took forever, but we got all that enchanting done. Uh, they're not perfect enchantments, they're not the exact ones I wanted, but I think they're good enough for now to, at least get a start in this world, especially with how broken the shovel and axe are. But let's do a quick little rundown. Got our 2 pickaxes, you've seen these already. Silky, the Silk Touch, and Greedy, which is actually efficiency 5 with the fortune 3. So that's awesome, love that. You need a Silk Touch, you need a fortune. I would really like a efficiency 5 pick with no fortune, no Silk Touch, just, like a general purpose pickaxe, but like I said, these will do for now. Just efficiency 4 and breaking 3 shovel. I got Silk Touch on the axe, which is awesome actually for getting beehives. We're gonna have to do that real soon. This sword though, I'm very happy with the sword. I named it Ben Saber because I've been binge watching Kenobi. I love Star Wars, so had to name it Ben Saber. But it's got looting 3, it's got sweeping edge 3, and sharpness 3. Three's Company is what I should have named this sword, apparently. But yeah, that's actually pretty good. If we could get that up to sharpness 5 sometime soon, that's pretty much the only thing else I would want. I'm not a big fan of fire aspect or knockback, so this sword's pretty perfect for me right now. On the helmet, we got protection 4, aqua affinity. Gonna need to get some respiration sometime soon, but like I said, that's a good start. I got fire protection on the chest plate because I do be falling in the fire, guys. I need the protection from the fire. Then we also got protection 4 on the legs. Double protection 4. I usually rock all protection 4, but this is hardcore, so gonna need some more. and then only protection 3, but feather falling 4 on the boots. Listen, guys, it took hours just to get a feather falling enchantment. It took so long that I had to settle for protection 3, but I got the feather falling. That's what really matters. I'm very happy with that. But eventually, I think I want to get a blast protection on 1 or 2 of these, just so when I'm flying around with Elytra, once we finally get the Elytra, I don't gotta worry so much about the creepies. But with that being said, let's take a look at what we've done. Let's get a quick little tour. Uh, I'm actually so happy with the way that this turned out, guys. Uh, it's super detailed, unlike our starter house. I still need to detail that, but one project at a time, you know what I mean? So we'll run across our bridge real quick. I love these little like hedges, these bushes that you make with the moss block and the azalea. I love the way that looks. But just a ton of random little greenery just to fill up the area. I got the clay path going. I started over here too, but it's gonna need some more work. These farms are gonna have to get torn out ASAP. You guys know I hate them. This jungle tree is gonna stay forever. Uh, so let's check out the dock real quick because I love the dock too. If we come around the right side, oh, I got a ton of these little moss carpets around. But if we come around the right side here, we got a nice view of the water and this big massive chimney that took me forever to design, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. Big fan. I mixed in a bunch of these oak logs too, just for some extra texture, and I kind of really like the way it turned out. I was gonna use jungle logs, that's why I got the giant jungle tree, but they pop more than I wanted them to, so I didn't really like them. But I love this little awning type area over here on the dock. I'm gonna clear out more of these trees, and there's gonna be more houses on the water over there, so that's why I got the little dock for some quick boat travel. I got one back here too, because this is gonna be like the back of the village. I think I mentioned that earlier, but this is gonna be like the back of the village, so all the boats will come this way. I also got some torches hidden under the moss blocks. I love that. Some hidden lighting. There's no torches. There's no torches around here. Well, there's torches, but no visible torches. You know what I mean? Let's hop inside. I think this place is so cozy with the little window, the chandelier, all the books. I want to get more bookshelves for the corners here, but I ran out of leather and we have no cows in the area, so that'll have to do for now. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. Let's hop down here real quick. And so yeah, I'm really big fan with how this turned out. You can see how long I had to AFK by how oxidized these copper pipes got. But again, I am just super happy with the way this place turned out. So that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and drop a like for me if you liked it. And if you really liked it, why don't you hit that subscribe button? I would really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Bales. Peace.